Welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. Then go to the Nerdsense channel, subscribe to them, hit their notification bell, get all their updates. Because today's beer is courtesy of those guys, so thank you so much, really appreciate it. And if that isn't cool enough, I'm using for the first time ever, well, I guess I did use it technically when they gave it to me, but first beer review using it. I don't know if it's coming off on camera, but they got me for Christmas 2 official No Hype Beer Reviews beer glasses. So really excited, and actually I'm about to wrap some Christmas presents. I said, you know what? I should have a beer. I should use a Christmas present while I wrap those Christmas presents. Anyway, it's also a theme week I'm doing, depending on when you watch this, if you are paying attention to my theme week or sometime in the future. But I'm doing all beer this week that has fruit as an adjunct. And this one definitely fits. This is Trillium. It's Daily Serving, which is a series they do. It's a Berliner Weiss series, and then they change up the fruit. This one is 4% ABV, and it has apples in it. And when I saw they were releasing this, I was like, that is really rad. And Sean grabbed some and sent one my way. Let's get into it. They also posted their review recently, and I really want to watch it. So I was like, well, and I almost never watch someone's review if I'm about to review that same beer until I've reviewed it. So this will allow me to watch it. I mean, it looks kind of cidery. And I'm not surprised, they had, and I don't know if they actually filled this into those containers or not, but when they posted on social media that they were releasing this beer, they used some half-gallon like apple cider jugs. And I don't know if I don't know if they poured this in or they just kept the cider and changed the label out. But it does have a very cidery color. It's got that, orange and yellow, but then there's that brownness to it. It's not full-on cider, but it's about as close as you can get. It's way more cidery than apple juice is the short version. The head has gone away pretty quickly, but it's very white, and the bubbles were very small. You can see aroma. You do get a nice mix of the apple and then some of that, Berliner Weiss, tartness. Is it, beyond tart to a sour? You get that nice, mix. It is cidery and apple. That's interesting because I mentioned it with the aroma or with the taste. Oh my god, the look. That it looks more cidery than apple juice. It might be almost 50-50 apple juice and then cider. Like if you blended those two together, like it seems to me to be pulling equal from both of those. You could see how like a cinnamon would be very nice with what you're smelling because it's, applesauce, let me put some cinnamon on it, or an apple, crisp or whatever you put cinnamon on. It doesn't smell cinnamony, but it totally invokes that thought. It's not the most complex aroma, clearly. It's apple, and it's got a little bit of that Berliner Weiss fighting through the apple. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's what this beer is and should be. See about the taste. Cheers. Thanks again, guys. I like it. I do like that. There is some more stuff going on in the taste, which is good. But it is definitely apple forward. It's a fruited beer. It's supposed to be that way, right? So you do get that way. Like the aroma, I'm getting more apple juice than apple cider. Not by much, maybe 60-40 versus the 50-50 in the aroma. So it is a little bit more apple juice for me. Again, it's probably the second I'm done recording this, I'm going to put on their review and see what they had to say about it. But yeah, so I get a hair more of the apple juice. You do get that nice tartness from the Berliner Weiss, but it's not overdone. The sweetness of these apples are definitely fighting that, but it's a nice contrast, so it's not just like you're drinking an apple juice or an apple cider. It does give a little bit of credibility to, oh yeah, this is a beer, not just apples, which I think there's probably some reviews I'm gonna be doing this week where I have to have that conversation of, is this a beer? But it does have that, it has a little bit of that doughiness I get in the style towards the finish, which I like. I know some people don't. Keep the no hide face in camera. That's so cool. And then through that apple and that sweetness, there's is it like a grape juice, like a white grape juice? That intensity, yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. That's kind of cool. I was almost gonna say white wine, but it doesn't have. It's not that. It's actual white grape juice. So this is a very juicy experience. Clearly, like I said about the aroma, like it wasn't an overly complex aroma, but I don't think it's supposed to be. The taste has a few more things going on, so like it's keeping my attention. It's delivering on what the package says it's gonna be. It's delicious. So yeah, I mean, to me, this is a big win. I have another daily serving from them, which has a few different fruits in it. So that'll be cool to kind of dive more into the complexity of battling fruits with the base, whereas this is just apple. But I think this is really tasty. It makes sense now, but this would be a really nice fall beer, like really nice fall beer. Yeah, definitely check out the Nerdsense guys. They're clearly amazing people. Check me out on Instagram and on Tap. No Hype Beer Reviews, both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.